So you're getting older and things are starting to change with your body, your skin. Oh, let's face it, everything. We've come to the right place. My name's Jill Gilbert and welcome to Anti-Aging Uncensored, the show for driven women who want real solutions to defy their age. I'm obsessed with all things health, wellness, beauty, anti-aging, and helping you tackle the challenging and oh so extraordinary next years of your lives. So who am I? I'm an entrepreneur, mom, and self-proclaimed product junkie who never shies away from telling it like it is. I've spent the last decade producing one of the world's premier digital health and wellness shows, and now I'm bringing the leading experts and innovators directly to you. So pull up a chair right next to me for the real talk you crave. I'm asking nitty-gritty questions to get the answers and solutions we all need. Slower metabolisms, skincare changes, sex life, or lack thereof, no topic is off limit. It's time to pour your libation of choice, get comfy, and dive into the next episode of Anti-Aging Uncensored. Have you ever said to yourself, I still feel like I'm 25, but my goddamn body sure reminds me every day that I'm not? Or maybe you've thought, well, that's how I've always done it, so why change now? Or did you blame your latest forehead wrinkle on a mysterious new shadow in your bathroom? Or even say, I wish I could still lose weight like I used to. Why the you-know-what has my metabolism abandoned ship? I need her now more than ever. Well, if you've ever said or thought anything close to these things, this is the podcast for you. Remember the days when you thought anyone over 50 or 40 for that matter was old? Well, we're here. We aren't those old people we projected. We're quite the opposite. We're smart, driven women who've accomplished amazing things in our lives. But yet, for some crazy reason, when we reach that certain age, we start saying to ourselves and to others that we are too old to do that. What do I mean when I say that? It's anything we've deemed inappropriate or difficult to achieve for our age. We're just past our prime. Sound familiar? The traps we fall into as we get older are years in the making. We've been conditioned to think certain ways because we're a certain age. Even Party City, in all their aisles of birthday celebration supplies, has themes like, you're how old? Or over the hill, or vintage dude in their collection. Now, don't complain to me that I'm being too sensitive. I do get the jokes, and I really have no problem making fun of myself. But it's high time we dump the terminology and, more importantly, the sentiment of being past our prime. I imagine so many of you can relate to this way of thinking. And even if you haven't said it yet, as the years go on, it will start to creep into your subconscious, and just like a darn virus, sorry for the analogy, it will spread, mutate, and could cause lasting damage. It's time to abandon the idea that we, us wicked awesome women, might be past our prime. And you know why it's time to dump this way of thinking? Because there's more to live for now than when we turned 16 and started to drive, or when we turned 21 and were legally allowed to drink. Okay, I know so many of us snuck in drinks before 21, but you get the idea. It's time to set ourselves free from these encumbrances that hold us back mentally, physically, spiritually, and emotionally. Let's face it, our bodies need us now more than they ever did. And so today, we're going to embark on a new journey together to reframe the way we think about our age. We are going to live our best years from this day forward. We aren't going to look backwards. We're going to look straight ahead with our eyes wide open to all the good we have left to experience. Now, this isn't a pep talk. I'm not a trained coach or even a motivational speaker. I'm not a psychologist or a lifelong student of human nature. Nope, I'm just Jill. I'm a 51-year-old woman who's had incredible triumphs and ongoing challenges. I had 2 back surgeries before the age of 45 and still live with chronic low back issues. I'm a single, full-time working mama who stopped taking care of my body the way my body, soul, and mind deserve. I've dealt with depression, lack of drive, and adult acne. I have some wrinkles and struggle with sagging in places I'm definitely not 100% thrilled about. I'm getting older. That's a fact. I have a demanding job that sometimes requires more energy than I used to have. I have an adorable 5-year-old son who likes to play rough and wants me to still carry him on my back. I can't party the night away anymore, and there is definitely no more rebounding the next morning after a night with multiple cocktails. And I'll tell you what, I get pulled in all kinds of crazy directions. And for a while, as I fell out of the habit of doing things for me, those new unhealthy routines became permanent habits. The habit of not taking care of myself. Honestly, it was the easiest thing I could have done. Let's face it, it's much easier to live in complacency than it is to do anything that might be slightly uncomfortable. Yep, we all have so many things that cause us to live a life of complacency: work, kids, drive throughs, DoorDash delivery, Netflix, online shopping. The list goes on and on and on. But here's my point: complacency is normal. And on the surface, there is nothing inherently wrong with it. I mean, what's wrong with settling in a bit, right? Nothing really. But if I know you, your drive for more has never left. It's just buried somewhere deep inside, or maybe just a little bit below the surface. Your passion for change and growth and learning is just part of your DNA. They used to describe people out of college as insanely driven. That used to be you and me. We were the ones everyone wanted to hire. We were hungry. We wanted to fight our way up the ladder and strive for more and more each and every day. That was us. We were those driven kids filled with excitement and dreams and possibilities. You may think that drive is gone, but I'm here to tell you it's not. It just looks and acts different. You've had years of doing big things in your life. You've probably had some combination of big careers, raising babies, not having babies, caretaking parents, supporting your family, building strong marriages, or struggling through them. Each and every one of you has done big things in your life, things that aren't based on the amount in your bank account or the success of your personal relationships or the title on your business card. And the thing is, we've all done big things we should be insanely proud of, even when it feels like we're failing. You may have just lost your job, are struggling to have a baby, mourning the loss of your fertility, are in the middle of a separation or divorce, are on an endless quest to find the right partner, or anything else we chalk up to failure. Now that's an F word we should banish from our vocabulary. Failure to me means never reaching for something we want, even though there's a risk. Never letting yourself try for anything that might just change everything. That is where we sell ourselves short. Let me remind you, you've all done big things, which means the drive is in you. The idea of setting goals and wanting to improve our lives and the lives of others is within us. It may waver at times, or it may feel like it's in permanent hibernation, but I promise you, it's still in there and just needs to be coaxed out. And that's why today is the day that matters most. Today is the day we are going to begin to open our minds to a world of seizing opportunities that yesterday we would have just said, God, I wish I had time to do that, or, yeah, that's never going to happen. We are going to live our best years ahead of us from this day forward. I'm not just blowing smoke or trying to give you false hope or even pumping you up for something that sounds lofty and unrealistic. Quite the opposite. I'm going to give you the real. Living our best years is possible when you look at the real life solutions that are available to us. Things like new ways of getting and staying fit, cutting edge beauty treatments that help us defy our age and feel and look amazing, deeper connections and friendships to celebrate life together, extraordinary developments in healthcare and mental health, next generation longevity tools and resources being launched every day. Hey, have you heard about self-driving cars? Insights into our bodies even more insightful than we ever could have imagined, and prevention and wellness techniques and tools to help us take brilliant care of ourselves. With the work I've had the privilege of doing the past 11 years, I've built relationships with some of the most prolific people in healthcare, technology, lifestyle, beauty, personal care, and more. I've listened, I've observed, and just like the true product junkie that I am, I've played. And this is the place where it all comes together. You just heard me point out some of the reasons why we have so much to look forward to. Let me raise the stakes here and dive deeper into just 6 of the areas you can expect to learn, hear, and be inspired about when you tune in each week to Anti-Aging Uncensored. I'm going to start with some of the fun stuff, if that's okay. Number 1, advanced beauty and self-care treatments. We're talking topicals, we're talking technology, from state of the art advancements in Korean beauty treatments you can use at home to new do it yourself tools that improve wrinkles, pore size, texture, and tone of our skin, even addressing things like sagging necks and eyelids. Yep, this is a field that is growing at warp speed, and the amount of innovation happening might actually blow your mind. We're inviting the experts in and getting hands on with all this good stuff. I frequently say that our glowiest years are just ahead of us. So often it's what's going on inside of us that actually drives what we see on the outside. From innovative vitamin brands creating effective supplements to introducing you to new strategies to improve your gut microbiome, which can have incredible effects on our skin as well as help treat disease. This is such an important part of our ongoing wellness, and we'll get specific in showing how these things can work for women our age. Number 2, there are new ways of getting and staying fit. Well, let's just say that the Peloton and the new workout mirror are just a couple of the latest solutions in this arena. This is a world we can get pumped about because getting fit has never been this enticing before, and we plan to introduce you to the most exciting and effective developments. In Anti-Aging Uncensored, we'll learn about new techniques, new mindset strategies, and help you build new rituals, routines, and habits that will reinforce the idea that we don't need to be spry young things to improve and make changes in our health and our bodies. Number 3, we'll develop even deeper friendships, even in the midst of a pandemic. Our friendships change as we get older. We're deepening our lifelong friendships while also making new ones. Yes, even online. Real human connection is more important than ever. Our current circle of friends is supporting each other in ways we never could have expected. And we're also building new friendships as we find common passions for making lasting, positive change in the world. We're using social media groups like our own private Facebook Wicked Awesome You group to share new ideas, get support from, and connect with women at the same stage in our life. Friendships are a powerful contributor to our lifelong health and well-being. And speaking of health, number 4, the category of women's health is skyrocketing. Finally, new companies are focusing exclusively on supporting women around the issues our gender is dealing with, like hormonal changes, menopause, sexuality, fertility, and more. Effective prevention, diagnostics, and treatments are also on the rise. Just analyzing our own genome, the DNA tests you see all the commercials for, will give us greater insights into our own bodies and how we can live better than ever before. It means we now have the ammunition to fight against what we're predisposed to genetically and be fully aware of what we aren't, because we aren't all the same and there is no one size fits all when it comes to our health. There are new home diagnostic tests for food allergies and thyroid, as well as personal fertility monitors, and yes, even home sperm testing that equip you with the powerful information to act upon. We are going to introduce you to the things that put you women in the driver's seat of your life. Number 5, now more than ever, we need support around our mental health. Managing stress, depression, anxiety, and even managing pain have gone mainstream. I can't wait to introduce you to these remarkable innovators and experts that will take you behind the curtain of new ways to not only cope with, but treat these sometimes crippling conditions. Even meditation has shown huge effects on everything from managing stress to weight loss to treating disease. It's gone from woo-woo to a highly effective and proven treatment for so much in our lives. I'll not only bring you the experts that know their stuff, but can also show you the proof on what works and what doesn't. And last but certainly not least is number 6. We can't forget to talk about chronic conditions and disease. I know, I hate to bring it up, but I have to. While we aren't planning to go deep into clinical medicine here at Anti-Aging Uncensored, let me show you some highlights of what is happening that reinforces why I said we have so much to be hopeful and excited about. From new diabetes management tools, revolutionary ways to treat cancer, cutting-edge solutions for preventing and managing Alzheimer's conditions, game-changing devices in the world of heart disease, and so much more. New solutions and tools are helping us prevent, manage, and treat chronic conditions like never before. So what is my role? I'm the host of this program. I'll curate and convene experts to give you the most current, valuable information. I'll ask the questions we are all craving answers to, as well as often turn to you to listen to what you're needing and wanting most. We'll feature solutions that are proven that you might never heard of before. No topic is off limits. We're going to get gritty. We're going to get vulnerable. We're going to play again with new things that bring us excitement, new strategies, new effective skincare for all skin colors and skin types, new technologies, new toys, a lot of new. Everything from physical, hormonal, and body changes to nutrition, sexuality, alternative therapy, CBD, and of course, beauty. We'll create the strongest community where you can connect with other badass-driven women who all experience the world differently, but probably are just as annoyed as you that our metabolisms are going on strike. I'm not saying we can't yearn for the days when we could still do the splits without pain or go out drinking with our friends till all hours of the night and still wake up charged for the next day of work, or for that matter, still lose 5 to 10 pounds a week on the cabbage soup diet. Of course, we want our bodies to still do all those crazy young things, but sitting in mourning gets us nowhere. I firmly believe it's about time that all women over 40, regardless of color, race, religion, or sexual orientation, have a safe space to connect on the issues they're facing. The next best part of our lives is gonna rock. We'll have struggles, we'll have setbacks, we will experience loss and heartache. But you ladies right next to me will have wins, insane joy, laughter and love, deeper friendships, remarkable travel experiences, someday soon I hope, priceless moments, better skin, stronger bodies, sharper minds, and badassery in general. You and I will not go this alone. We are smart, driven women that know we are greater together. We are women that are going to say, fuck you over the hill. Fuck you to being past our prime. Fuck you to I'm just too set in my ways. It's time we challenge this belief and unite. Unite under the new mindset of the good stuff is just about to happen.